long as you got your coffee, everything's fine.
Okay, now
Meeting
I got
is
to do
now
Tik.
streaming. Okay.
Yeah, now I got to do TikTok.
I know the master of electronics here.
Apparently. All right. Huh? All right. All right. Now, can I still hear you? Is the question.
I don't know. Can you?
Aha, yes, I can. Excellent. So
Great.
we got it live. So we've got the YouTube broadcast live. I imagine they can hear me.
Oh,
We've
you're
got
gone.
these Zoom live. I don't know why I'm blinking. I cannot help you with the blink.
You're not blinking. All I see is wishing all the homophobes.
Interesting. Well, it's blinking back and forth between you and I
It
on
could be
YouTube, so
just
that's fine.
okay. I still don't
Oh,
see you. I hear you.
well, that's all right. That's because I've got my screen turned off.
That's okay.
I'm, I'm trying to go live on TikTok.
Not a problem, my dear. Not a problem.
I want to
All right,
post.
launch
Oh,
meeting. I've been kicked out.
no, no.
No, I'm just watching what's going. No, okay. I'm not kicked out. It's just all of a sudden the screen
Right. I need a tripod. I haven't
changed.
got one.
I've been fighting. I've been having issues with a whole bunch of things these days. So
All right.
electronics and electronics being one of them.
Oh, yeah. All right. Let's
Well,
get this Zoom on
everybody,
top.
yeah, everybody is supposed to be running normal according
Mhm.
to the stars,
There we
except it's
go.
a full moon in a couple of days. Yeah, right.
All right.
The
We going live
crazies.
on we going live on TikTok. I don't have my tripod, right?
Okay. All quiet on the Western Front. No, I'm Eastern.
So plus that right now. There we go. Let's have it down a little bit. We'll have a little bit of music, but not enough to drown out the conversations. And
Okay.
here we are. Looks like it's just there we go. Looks like
Oh,
it's
look at that. I see you again.
hello everybody. It looks like it's just you and me today on YouTube and here at Zone Plus. Here we are. Whoop.
Well, the thing is, it's cold today and it's rainy.
Well, it's not raining right now, and I did dress for the weather, so Good morning. Who? Oh, one of my friends is already live. That's interesting. Who's live? They say, "Oh, invite your friend," but they don't tell you who your friend is. Who's live, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, of course. Why
Hmm.
would you need to
So,
know?
Chris. So, the deck is totally not what I expected, and it is lovely. And I do enjoy reading with it.
Which deck is that?
The Thoth deck that you gave me.
Ah, you like it.
Very much. So,
It called me.
but he
I,
called you, said Tina needs to have this. I'm
that's
going to show
right.
you guys this deck. I've got all my cards on the other side of the deck here for some bizarre reason. Just to make myself have to get up to get cards, right? There we
Well, of
go.
course. To
So we're
warm up.
outside. We are outside for the summer. So if you are unable to dress for the weather, stay home and join us like on here. So what I should do is set this up so that I'm looking at the same place, right?
That sounds like a plan.
Right. So now I'm looking at you and looking at you, and we're all looking at each other together.
That sounds like a total
So,
plan.
all right. So this is the new deck that Mary gave me that we're talking about. Just looking at my fingernails. I've been screwing around on the porch all day. Oh, all right. Yeah, these are my usual decks. We're just going to set these down and hopefully not disrupt the computer by setting it on the keyboard, right?
Hmm.
Good. All right. So this is the deck. Hey, Redhead Redemption. How you doing? I haven't created the list yet. You're gonna have to bear with me. Where'd my notepad go? I had one. This is the deck. So this is the Fool. So one starts upon every tarot journey with the Fool. Okay. Ooh, I can't do that. All right. Did that work for you guys?
Hmm.
Yeah. If
I
I
see
do
it.
it like that, can you see the whole deck? No, the phone's sort of in your way. All
Well,
right.
the thing is,
Here we
it
go. If
is
I
and
do
it
it
isn't. Yeah,
there, if I
that
do it
works.
like that, that works.
I
Okay.
see it.
So that's the Fool card, right? And all of the suits in this deck, Mary, are crystals. So the
Yes, I
cups,
know. I
cups,
had to put them together, darling.
crystals,
I had to make sure that it was a complete deck.
cups. Oh, you did go through it. Oh my gosh, stunning. What the heck is this? I don't even know what this is. What is this? An extra card?
That's,
Oh,
yeah, that's the
oh, it
back.
is. Look.
Yep,
It's got the Crowley thingy on the back there. Look.
yeah. So that's
Yeah.
the extra card, I think. I think there were 79. Look at the box. It'll tell you how many cards
Oh, I
there's
didn't.
supposed to be.
I didn't actually read the box. I just took it out. There were two on top that looked like, Joker cards, right? And I pulled
Yep.
those
Oh,
and
you're,
left those in the
yeah.
box. Am I blinking?
Well, you froze for a minute, but that's okay, or
Eh,
30 seconds.
well, we don't like that. Oh,
But anyway, no,
blinking
when I
is
was
bad
looking
enough.
at the deck, yeah, if you look at the back of all the cards, that's what that's what that card is showing you. So I'm assuming the
Oh, I
front,
see. Yeah.
okay? I'm
Okay.
assuming that's the front and that's the wild card if you want. Yeah,
This
I
is
don't
this is
know.
for the tarot reader that needs a significator for somebody they have no clue who they significator is.
It could be. You know what? Look at the book afterwards.
It's the
I
happy
really had
squirrel.
no time to do that.
It's the happy squirrel card.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
But I
and
mean,
for all of those newbies just new to tarot, I ain't telling you what the happy squirrel card is. You gotta learn all by yourself. That's a big tarot
look
insider
it up
secret.
on Google and you'll find out.
Easy to find out. Happy squirrel card. Best thing ever done. So this is not even, did you see my video? You didn't see my video. This isn't even available publicly yet. So one of my proteges, and I call everybody my protege if I help them with whatever it is that I help them with. Uh, and this is, I say protege because they don't pay me. If they pay me, they're clients, right? So this, check this page along though.
Hmm.
All right. And this is the back of it. And this thing is made out of wood. You guys on TikTok will have seen this, right? Came all wrapped up like this. This is my third unboxing of this deck, Mary. Wait until you see this. And it feels like a you know what chocolate feels like? It feels like
Hmm.
that. It literally feels like that. Look at this deck.
It's a bit too dark. But I
Oh,
know I've seen this deck.
no, you haven't. It's brand new. This is
I've
brand new.
seen, okay,
She's about to do a Kickstarter with it, and this is like one
okay.
of the very first decks. And she sent me this as a thank you for helping her direction her thing. Look at this. This is great. And
Uh,
it's a this is the this is the Hierophant. So I think this is really cool because you can see not only do you see the prayer beads, right? You
mhm.
see those? You
Yeah,
also
yeah,
see the discipline whip.
yeah,
You
yeah.
see the peace offering of the peace and intelligence offering of the laurel leaf.
Okay.
Really
The
crazy
problem
card.
is that yeah, it's very difficult to see because it's
Yep.
sort of shiny and it's black.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Anyway, I read with it on Tuesday when I did my Zone Plus Zen fundraiser, And oh, it reads like nobody's business. Now, I don't know if the finished cards are going to look like this or if these are just the deck. It's only majors,
Okay.
but oh my God. So I was reading this on Tuesday, and I am going to shift. Hi, Terry. This is Tarot Phenoms practice, darling. So this is part of my Zone Plus Healing Center project. And over the course of today, between 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock, I'm doing tarot practice with Tarot Phenoms. You can't see her, you can only hear her disembodied voice unless you go on to YouTube, which is delayed by a full 10 seconds of what we're doing here, or get invited into the Tarot Phenoms Zoom room, which you would have received an invitation for had you been signed up for Tarot Phenoms when I announced it. So there you go. There you go. There are and if you miss it, it is auto uploading right now as we speak to YouTube. So it'll always be there. Unlike the TikTok ones that I got to mess with in order to get up onto YouTube. So there you go. That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm here.
Frozen.
Oh, Terry realized the misconception from the cards. Oh, do tell, girl. They are magic. Honey, the whole universe is magic. This is what I'm trying to teach you guys. How long I've been doing this now? Oh, 45 years? Oh God, I feel so old every time I say how long I've been reading. Yeah, it'll be 45 years this year on my birthday. Wow. How long have you been reading, Mary?
Never counted. Far too long, and I don't know. You know, dragons and firebirds have no concept of time.
Ah, how would
But I
that
was
be?
going to say, how does
There we
tarot
go.
work? Tarot works by synchronicity, according to Carl Jung and Sigmund Freud. So you can figure it out that way. Things happen. Your mind decides where it's going. That's the point. In
So,
a
well,
nutshell.
yeah, right,
But it's
exactly.
magic.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the energies are all there, and what we feel. See, the energies are neat because they don't care what we think about stuff, and they don't really care what we do about stuff. What they care about is how we feel about stuff, and how we feel about stuff is how we create our perception of
Uh,
our existence, right? So we, in essence, if we control how we feel every moment of every day, we create our own reality. Creativity, pulling him in through the page. You are up to something. You are always up to something. All right. So the way this works for the Tarot Phenoms practice, for those of you who have not sat before on a Tarot Phenoms practice, my fingers are chill.
where's your
So the Tarot
coffee?
Phenoms who are meeting in the Zoom room and I are all going to read the sitters cards at the same time. And now this, because it's not a fundraiser and it's not a TOF membership only, the only do we bump up TOF? I don't know. If you're a member of TOF, we'll get you on the reading list. If you're not a member of TOF, well, it depends on timing because we're only here until 1 o'clock. All right. So I'm only going to do the free readings. I'm going to put down like we're going to do like 5 names at a time and then go from there. But the TOFs won't get bumped up today during this practice. All right. So Redhead asked first, and then my TOF darling, who isn't getting bumped in there because she's tough, but because she asked. So Ninja Mama, we got after that. Do Terry, of course. Were you here? You weren't here for Terry's drama, were you, Mary?
I don't think so.
Okay, so she lives in a polygamous society on the other side of the planet. And she and the love of her life were put into a situation. I'm spilling, girl. I am so spilling. She says, spill the tea. I figure you could, she is living this whole thing out. Anyway, so she comes into my life. God, only you, she recorded it. So, it's there. Anyway, so I'm sitting there. I got a mambo dancing in the back of my head while I'm reading the cards for Terry. And the mambo's like, tell the bitch to go. Oh, sorry, I'm on TikTok. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm sweary. Tell the girl to go disrupt the wedding because he's decided that Terry's going to be perfectly happy being wife number 2, right? And so the energy was here. This whole energy's dancing, and she's like, yeah, no, go disrupt the wedding. And here's Mambo in the back of my head, chopping the head off a fucking chicken and cursing the wedding, like something at a medieval time, right? So, of course, I tell this to Terry, and I'm like, no. Okay, so this is the energy, man. This is me chopping the head off a chicken. Can you guys still hear me when that truck goes by?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyway, so I said, don't be actually chopped. So what Terry does is she does a video using a cultural reference that her culture would instantly understand, where the I guess disrupted, jilted love comes in and actually curses the wedding that is happening because he's marrying the wrong woman, right? So, well, she also lives in a village, like I live in a village, and everybody, good day, everybody in her town knows who she is and he is, and who the chicken. So we've been calling him Chicken Head Boy ever since, because she chopped the head off the chicken and told him, no, dude, you misunderstand. If you marry her, I will not be number 2. Not standing for it. He marries the woman anyway. Woman gets wind of the curse video. And you know how villages are. Blah, blah, blah. Well, now they're in the process of getting a quickie divorce because she's having no part of being a second-class citizen to some woman who won't even have her husband. Whatever the energy is behind that. All right. In the meantime, here's this lovely, beautiful Knight of Wands. Was it a Knight of Wands, Terry? I can't even remember, but this beautiful gentleman with Terry's best friend interests at heart, kind of going, let me be there for you, right? And the cards are going, oh. And he's going, oh. And she's going, but we've been best friends since we're like a little bitty kids. How can I have a? And the cards are going, why are you settling for second place? Anyway, so now the joke is that, so the relationship between this other fella and Terry has started going, and hopefully, lovely, great gangbusters. And Terry's spirit is screaming at her, you don't be marrying nobody here, woman, until you get your degree and you know what your pathway you're walking is, and you have your own feet and your own life and your own reality, because otherwise you're not being true to yourself at this point, right? Am I right, Terry? So yeah, so that's it. And did I miss anything? I think this is kind of where we are. So she's away at university and she's focused on her studies and is going to be this super powerful, amazing goddess in her own community. And ain't nobody, not even the sweetest knight in shining armor, is going to disrupt her from becoming her whole complete self. And the cards are like, enjoy this because it ain't going anywhere. So Terry's living the life of Pi. The last time I spoke to her, to the cards on her behalf. Anyway, so that's the drama for Terisha. So there you go. All right. So where we get the names. I get tracked on. See, that's the fun part of tarot phenoms. What we're doing here now is talking about the cards and not the actual readings. So if you get on a list, bonus, Tracy Simmons will get you her on a list. And the disembodied voice, those of you on TikTok are hearing, if you're not familiar, is my friend Mary Tutaro, and she lives just up the road from me. And on a nice, warm, sunny day, we'll
I'll
sit
be
here.
down with you.
She'll be here live with us, and we'll have a wider view and you can, if join Tarot Phenoms, you want to practice reading your tarot cards, you want to practice clairsentience, you want to practice whatever it is that you practice. And M's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. And M's, we got you on here as well. Wow, busy street today. Crazy. I don't normally have people walking up and down my street, but here we are. Ninja Mama says, hello, Mary.
Hello,
All right,
hello.
let me warm up my fingers a little bit. All right, so how this works is the Tarot Phenoms, we all shuffle cards. So we're going to read for Redhead. Redhead, tap something into the chat if you're still there, so I can see your full name. And Mary can key onto you. What do you need to read for her, Mary? Anything?
Just a focus
There you
usually
go.
works better.
Yeah, so her name
General gets to
is,
be too general.
there you go. Well, her full name is Cecilia. I love it. Cecilia, you're breaking my heart.
Yeah. Names are
Cecilia.
not important. I just
Yeah,
need a focus of
there you
question
go.
or whatever.
All right, so we got Redhead Redemption on board here. You shuffling up your cards. I am going to, what deck should I use? I'm going to use this new top that Mary gave me because it is so pretty, you guys. Go ahead, Mary. You, if you want to start reading your cards that you
Okay.
pulled for
No focus. It's
Is
not a
there a
name I
focus?
need. It's
Yes, she's got a focus. I got one. She's
okay.
wondering what's going on, what to do with the boy she's been talking to for the past 2 months.
Okay. Remember that this is coming from your perspective, not his perspective. Okay.
Right.
So I'm going to pull 3 cards.
Right. Now Mary's talking
And
directly to you, Redhead. So
yeah. And the other
yes,
thing
ma'am. She is.
is that, how do you call it? Just in case you're interested, I don't know if you can see my deck. Tina, is the unifying consciousness
Oh,
deck.
you got to bring it down into down.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, nice. And bring it up a
Okay,
little bit. So we bring it up yeah, and back a little. Oh, this is Lori's deck. Nice.
that's right.
Nice. So
It's
Lori Lytle is a personal friend of both Mary and I. Oh,
she's
she did
Canadian.
the, oh my God. Oh my God. She got Leo to paint it. Oh, I can't wait to see this deck, you guys. So these are
Yeah.
personal friends of ours that are painting these
Okay.
decks
Yeah,
sometimes.
that's it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to
You'll
move if I
We've been at it a
can.
long time. All right.
Okay. I don't
All
know.
right.
I can't see. Can you see what I'm trying to show? The cards themselves.
No, but you're better off picking up the cards than
Okay.
showing them because
Yeah.
TikTok's not going to
Yeah.
see them anyway.
Okay. I'm just trying to. Okay. Can you see me?
Yeah, we'll see you
Okay.
beautifully.
All right. The first card I picked was the 7, which is the Chariot.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Okay. And that's basically focus on what you want to get to where you're going. Okay. The Ace of Wands is whatever you want, whatever you desire, that's what you're looking for. And the Soul is the Knight. The Knight of Swords is do it. Okay. And
Stop
basically,
thinking and
swords,
do.
yeah, swords are what's in your head. So your spirit and
Oh my gosh, what a gorgeous card.
your logic are saying the same thing.
Wow.
Meanwhile, your little monkeys are going every which direction. Get them under wraps.
Wow. That's
But the
gorgeous.
cards are beautiful.
So you can't see this card, Cecilia, but it is, hold it back up, Mary. Let me
Yeah.
describe it for Cecilia real quick. These guys can't see it. So it's basically a bird man. It's a man with wings and the head of a
It could be Hathor. It's a falcon or a
it
hawk.
could be Hawthorne, but the beak isn't quite right for a falcon. But I'm,
Yeah.
pedantic like that. I'll have a chat
No,
with
no,
you
I
on
know.
vocabulary. And he's holding a sword. This obviously signifies, and he's sitting on, get this, he's sitting on an envelope.
Well, it could be an envelope. It could be the how do you call it? The universal cube.
Yeah, it looks like yeah, universal cube. Looks like an envelope to me.
Okay. What I'm going to do
All right.
is I'm just going to go and see if I can find
Nine of
quickly.
swords. Get out of your head. This is temptation. This is so 15 is this is you already know
Okay.
what to do, Cecilia. Holy
Yeah.
heavens.
The Soul
She
of
just got to get out of
Swords.
her head and do
Yeah.
it.
Well, this is what that's saying too. You're a
Do you
breath
know
of
what?
fresh air that's hard to ignore. That's the Soul of Swords. You're sharp, love to ask questions that go straight to the heart of the matter.
Ooh, do you know what to do, Cecilia?
Basically, what I'm seeing in the cards is yes, you
Because
do, but you're scared.
I got devil you do or devil you don't.
Yep.
Wow. Crazy cards. Crazy cards. Temptation, temptation. What would you like to do and you're afraid of doing? Do you have a book to write? Do you have a job application? Do you have a
Tina,
uh what is that? A
the
Trojan horse?
Spirit of Pentacles.
Spirit. And spirit is what? Is that a knight?
It, I'd have to check what she has here, but the point
Fire.
is it's a
It is a
horse
knight. It's a horse. Yeah, it's fire.
and
It's
he's sitting.
he said,
Okay.
yeah, so that would make him a knight of pentacles. Yeah, so he's a
That's
fire of
right.
pentacles. Yes, I do. She's nervous to keep going with him or break it off. Oh, I see, I see, I see. Wow. And okay, so feel your way through this, Cecilia. Feel the way through this will make your own decisions because we're not gonna make the decision for you, but the cards are pretty obvious that you already know what you want to do, and you
You're
are
not
just
seeing it.
you're
You're not.
afraid to do it. You've already made the decision, but you're not seeing it, right? Um, the ideas that you have are the ideas more based on being away or ideas based on making the in the relationship better. Feel for which one comes more quickly, Cecilia. M says it's a fear of not knowing what happens next.
It's
Yeah,
always that
so
way.
she's afraid of what she's going to manifest. Yeah,
Yeah.
are you reading two M's? I can bring you on any phenoms can be brought on as guests, eh?
Okay. Definitely the spirit is a
Have
knight.
we, Dawson, have we ever drawn cards that have massively different interpretations than our colleagues? No, no. And fascinatingly, the bases are all identical. Each of us sees the tweaky little details that some of the other ones of us don't see in our own cards. So that's why the practice, because we get to learn things that other people get to see that we don't know, perhaps, or we get to share things that we see or feel that other ones don't.
The
She,
energies are always.
it's
Yep.
not afraid of being with him, it's afraid of being without
Of him.
him. There's a
That's right.
3 month
That's
departure.
right.
Dude,
Yep.
dude, feel in your heart how comfortable this relationship is with him. Is it solid? Is it what you want? Is it enough for your personal needs? Are you capable of being supremely happy in this relationship with him? Feel for the answer, and it's going to come right from your control chakras roundabout. Are you getting a yes? Or you getting a no? Who's this coming on? All right. I'm afraid to bring on people who aren't a member of the Tarot Phenoms, by the way. This
The
is the
way
key, right?
Yeah.
Never mind the staying. Are you happy now? She's not worried about the staying. She's worried about them being apart for 3 months. I imagine this is in
That's what I was
education,
going to say.
right?
This
She's got to go
in
home for 3 months.
Okay. Usually a separation like that, I would say, is the test.
Yeah.
It's a test for everyone
Yeah,
because
but she knows.
ultimately you need to figure it out, each of you in your own corners, and then
Yeah.
come together.
Yeah. But she thinks that, well, of course she's young, so she's not going to feel the crash bang
Oh,
truth
no, that's
belt
normal.
off
Yeah,
the, you got to practice that feeling. Okay, so watch this. Does he feel the same? Is he expressing to you the same energies? Because my cards say that you already know that the 3 months isn't going to change anything because you are capable of staying in complete connection, communication, because like this is all, it's all roses and sunshine except for your stinky thinking, right? And he admitted the other night during the an argument that he did, right? So you guys are young. Listen, this 3 months apart is going to be strengthening for you. Okay. Well, this is key for a relationship. So let me catch Mary up. She says she couldn't tell if he did because neither of them communicated what they wanted. All right. So Cecilia, this
that's
is a
totally normal.
yeah, this is a huge part of this card, right? You need to know who you are and what you want before you go sharing that with anybody else. Okay.
That's what this is
Mary,
saying.
Mary's got a deer, a young deer. He's what, 5 years on those antlers?
He's got, how do you call it?
Five
One,
points.
two,
How many
three,
points?
maybe four.
4 points. So that makes him a young adult, right? So
That's right.
you guys are
And he's
young,
in charge of
right?
all his
You're
chakras.
Yeah. And so you're really just finishing your life creation of self. This is what this card is all about, is life creation of self. And when you now realize that you have created this self, God, I love thoughts for these energies, right? Once you realize that you really, really have created this power of self that you are, your very next step into it has to be based on what you need and what you want. And you need to make that decision, nobody else. And once you know what you want and what you need, then you are in the capable position of going, no, 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 my needs need to be fulfilled first. My education, my career, whether or not I'm going to have kids, but I decide, right? And it is the self motivation that eliminates the stinky thinking that keeps you from being the full, whole, ultimate completion of self that you really, really are, Cecilia. Right. And
Okay.
Mary is holding up, as I'm reading my cards, Mary's cards are saying these exact same words in different pictures. So
Okay.
it's really crazy. How, if you got a tarot deck, help, get a deck of playing cards. I'll teach you how to read those. Same thing.
Okay.
Oh my
Well,
gosh. So this is really cool. So check this. Here's this young deer. Do you have, is there, why am I get, you know what I'm getting, you know what I'm seeing in the, in between the deer's antlers here is one of those Fisher Price stalk a
yeah.
block donut thing.
Yep.
Are
It
you,
is
you
because
have it?
it's a chakras. And the
Yeah,
biggest
but
chakra is the root, which
right,
is your more than
right.
yourself.
Exactly. So you got the base chakra. So watch this. I have a question here based on what I'm seeing in that card. Oh, hey, Ninja Mama reads playing cards too. She learned those before tarot. Cecilia, do you have a baby that you need to raise and take care of by any chance, or you is am I seeing childhood education for you? Why am I seeing a Fisher Price stacking block pyramid thing with the little plastic donuts on Mary's card? You have a pup. Okay, so you have a baby to take care of, right? So that's one of the needs and considerations that
It's also the
you,
protection involved because it's in
right? Yeah, yeah,
between.
yeah. So that's it. Ha, dude, Mary. Cecilia is a forensic psych major with a child advocacy major. This is goddess is going
Fantastic.
to save baby, right? So you need to do this. This is your focus. You need to make sure that that puppy, who is your baby, is taken care of, right? Feel what the cards are saying to you. If you can feel what we are saying here and pull more detail out for yourself, this is the point of the practice, is going inside and really feeling what the energies around us are and using them to our best. Ace of Wands, right? Have you made application? What application? She's got to write something. What do you got to write? Cecilia, what do you got to write?
Probably an essay.
An essay, an exam. Oh, her
Yes.
thesis, master's thesis.
Yeah.
Do
Because
bachelors write a thesis? I never got a bachelor's.
yes,
I have to get a half of one.
it depends on which master's program you
Ah,
do.
there you go. She needs
And
to write a
that's your
goodbye letter. And she has exams. Well, I'll tell you what, do yourself, write him a nice, how does it feel if I said, rather than writing a goodbye letter, you wrote an adieu letter and tell him that you're going to be focusing on your exams, write your exams, and then you'll connect up back with him when you finish that uh, life step. Does that make sense? Like, does that feel right to you, Cecilia? Jersey girl, Sharon is Karen. Thank you very much, you guys, on TikTok. We are broadcasting this live, not only on TikTok, who is currently not powered and may run out.
one of the things that this card
There
is
you go.
saying is hold tight. Don't be
Yeah.
rash.
Yeah. Hold tight. Be grounded. Oh,
And there
she's
is
concerned.
if you look at the
Yeah.
picture up on top, there is a little sort of booky
Oh, can I
lettery
show
thing.
it? Can I do it there? I wonder if
No,
no,
I, I'm seeing
hang on.
your back. You have to change the
Hang on. What
actual.
am I seeing? Oh,
No,
I'm seeing. Oh, I see. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah, I do want to see that. Okay. There's the back door. There's. Oh, it won't let me do it. I got to take it out of the cup. It's too tall.
no,
We're
the
gonna
other
spin you guys around. I'm gonna make you all dizzy. And
Tina, do you
uh,
have two cameras on that thing?
well, I have a camera that you are seeing me on here on the
No,
TikTok
no,
thing.
I know, but on that one, do you have a back and a front camera? Because all I'm seeing on
Oh yeah,
there,
probably. Hold on. Maybe I could
okay,
turn this
change
thing
the
around.
camera.
Let's see if I can turn this around. I don't even know how. I am flip camera. Look at
Probably
that. Oh, there you go. There you go. This is Mary's card, you guys. There you go. Oh, we're in business now. There you go. All right.
if
I
you
have a
look
reading
at this,
list, you
yeah,
guys.
if you look at the picture up above the horse's head, there's a
You gotta
very
lower the horse.
tiny, there's a very tiny book or letter thing.
Yeah. Yeah. She needs to
Looks
write the
like it,
letter. Oh, oh.
but it says take it slowly. Don't go fast. Think because he is standing still.
There you go. Very cool. All right. So, I should set it up like this, and then you can see both of us, and I can just bounce the sucker back and forth, right?
Which is what I was trying to do with my camera, but it didn't work.
Oh, hello. There you go. That's what we're doing here. See, this is my space. Hello. Hi, hi. Hi, 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 hi. All right. There you go. We're gonna spin you back around so you're looking at me here. If I can, I can't do this. See, I can't do this. Well, this is annoying. I mean,
We'll
now
get
I
it
can
together. We'll
flip
get it
the
together.
camera. Guys, I know. All right, we got it. Okay, let's set this back up here so we can see both of you at the same time. How's that? Voila. Great. Cool. And of course, my coffee is now stone cold because it's cold out.
Okay. So,
All right, Cecilia, do you have any questions for our tarot phenoms before I cut your umbilical cord and set you free. Yeah, tapping is clapping, you guys. I am looking for, what was my count? We're looking for 60,000 likes during a live. You have no hope in hell of ever hitting it in this live, primarily because we're only here for an hour and a half. So good luck with that. But if you can hit 60,000, whoever's in the live at the point where we hit 60,000, I will draw for a live reading with me. Terry, Mary, you want in on that?
Whatever.
If we hit 60,000 lives, we're going to do 2 draws today. One for a reading for me and one for a reading for Mary. Good luck with that. They have a hard enough time hitting. See, we've got a record of 67,000. I have only ever had to draw 1 reading so far. For those of you joining us the first time today, I charge $175 for a reading. Mary, how much do you charge for a reading?
Same.
Yeah. So, yeah. You don't need your claps are free. Well, thank you, darling. Love you to pieces, Jersey girl. All right. I got Ninja Mama up on the list next. Okay. And so this is how the tarot phenoms work. So, she doesn't really have a question. Can you do a general for her, Mary?
The problem with a general is it's all over the place because
cool. Well,
the person is not focused.
Okay. Well, I don't need her to be focused because I'm different.
No, yeah, you have a different way of doing.
Off, and then you can just see what your cards say and
yeah,
read on
because that'll focus me.
You got it. All right. So Ninja Mama, I got a King of Crystal Cups. You guys, look at this king. Look at this Knight of Positive Energy. So the good thing about Kings of Crystal Cups is that they are very positively focused on what they like and what they want. I see. I don't know why you are being filtered. The King of Cups. Yes, that would quite possibly, very likely be your man, Ninja Mama. And he's an emotional sort. He likes to fly. He likes to why does he fly? Does he into kites? That'd be funny if he was into kites. The guy's took us out, Mary. He's holding a like a Japanese fan made out of crystals in his hands. I'm seeing it like a kite or paper airplanes, something like that. It's airy. He's very stable. The older he gets, the more stable he gets, but his emotion is very, very fixed. The Chariot. So here you are in a situation of, it's like you're trying to get him on board. Why do I have an extra card? This is interesting. There's an extra card in the deck and you just got it, darling. And you're trying to put
the extra card is more than the world card, I guess.
Yeah, well, I'll get to it when I get there. It's but the chariot is you trying to pull everything together, right? And make it go the way that you want it, and make it go the way that you know that it needs to go, and to make it go the way that other people want to go, right? And here's the fun part. The next card is like the over the top, just relax, and you got no control over any of this stuff, Ninja Mama. This is over and out of your control at this point. This is going to depend entirely on your partner and what he decides. So how do you get him on board for what you want and you need in this situation? And the Chariot says you've got to be creative. And Mary's card comes up with a target and a balance, right? So
Justice.
There is, yes, I can see your comments, see? Right? And yeah, so here the Justice card is coming up in Mary's cards because they've been coming up like regularly in my cards. So there's a legal situation with a minor, And yeah, so creatively, dad needs to communicate what he really, really wants and
But dad is
needs.
not.
I have
But dad is not.
dad is not. Say that again, Mary.
Dad is not. It's the Four of Cups. And if you look at this picture, there are
Yeah.
three that are the one that is necessary to see is not being shown to the dad. The dad is avoiding that.
Yeah, dad's kind of in denial.
You see
Denial
what I'm
is
talking
just
about?
a river in Egypt. What is hi Raksha, how you doing? Hi, Queen of
Okay.
Hearts. I'm gonna read English, honey, and
And
hang around.
the
We
way to
may
get
get to
around that is to understand because lovers is a decision.
yeah. So what is he feeling that she is not what's the difference of feeling that you're feeling here, Mary?
What I'm seeing is that someone knows but does not want to see what needs to be done. All right. The only way to get around it, yes, there's justice involved, but justice is not only about, how do you call it, legalities. It's also about what is happening within the situation. And it's got
Yeah,
to
so
be
he's
balanced in both directions. We're not
how does she
seeing that, but it has to come through the idea that you got to work together.
yeah, so how does she work together with a guy who won't communicate with her? She's dealing with a king. This guy is so
You
emotionally
got to communicate.
stressed. You force him? Is that an ace of swords? What is that?
No, it's an ace of swords. No, you don't force. You keep finding or looking for the words because an ace is a
Yeah.
potentiality.
Yeah. Oh, so in this case, she's got to outthink his emotion.
That's right.
You totally need to work together. So this is I
That's
love
right.
this deck because it's all crystal energies, so it's really fun to read. But this is a king of crystal spheres. And so the king of pentacles is like a stick in the mud. Is he really conservative? And it's like, no, 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 the kid, we lock him up, but he can't come back in my house. Is that the kind of energy that you're dealing with? Is this like, but you don't know because he's not communicating. I got a yes. Is that for my King of
Yeah,
Crystal
this is what
Spheres
this is saying
description?
too.
Yeah, so she agrees, right? So he's a total conservative and he's got no respect for whatever it was that the kid did. He's got no respect for the concept that the kid is servable. Yeah, right. So it does because it doesn't work with his head, right? It's where was
What
the soul?
about mediation?
Yeah, dad needs mediation.
I
Oh
think all
man.
three would need mediation. It's the only way you're going to get anything
Yeah.
going. This is what the lovers are saying.
Yeah. Yeah, mediation.
Mediation
Can you
is
get
the key
can you
here.
sneak into you get a lawyer involved here, Ninja Mama? This is probably this is in your favor. Likely if you're doing you need sneak it somehow get this to them. If you have to sneak it in there, you this is the creativity. Get the lawyer to demand family mediation. Then he's got to talk. Creativity, chariot, right? Everything coming together, right? His parents are already on board. He's just looking at his boy, and unfortunately, because he's a ego inception, he's a meat suit. He is looking at your boy and seeing a broken child, and he can't get past the idea that he broke a child. Do you get it? Only he didn't break the child. You got to help work together with the family here, Dad, to fix, or we will have a broken child, right? This is kids break shit because they're kids. They make wrong decisions. They make dumb decisions. I know I made lots of them.
They're
Mary,
rebels. I was going to say kids are rebels. Kids are trying out their idea of their perceptions of reality.
right?
And especially depending on the age, they want to be different. Hello, rebels.
Look at mommy on the bottom of the card. Here's your shadow card, right?
Yeah.
This is the queen of knowledge. Now you know, now you do, right? Beautiful card. Wow.
Well, this is, like I said, this is my shadow card. And that
And
was the
Mary's
ace of,
shadow card is the Ace of Swords, right? So,
which has a lot
yeah,
of eyes if you look at it.
yeah. Seeing is everything, right?
Yep,
The
but
more you
that
see, the
means
more
more
you
than
know.
one person seeing,
Yeah.
which is why mediation comes in.
Oh, even better, the mediation card there, Mary, that we were just describing, the Queen,
Hmm.
this is
Hmm.
her lawyer.
Okay. But
Oh, and look what comes after the conversation with the lawyer. I love shadow cards. Do you have a rampage, the bottom of your deck, Mary?
do I?
Ace of crystal spheres. So this is your
And
sword of
here's
the
mine
king.
right after
And
that
Mary's
one.
is how many cups? Four cups, five
Six.
cups, cups, six.
Six. Six cups with kittens.
Oh, yeah, with kitties. Oh my gosh, with kitties. Darling, you're gonna have to go on to YouTube and see this card. It's so beautiful.
It's
But
it's a
yeah,
beautiful
no,
card.
yeah, you guys get you gotta create the kittens and lollipops again, right? The kittens and lemonade. Is that what's in the cups?
It could be whatever, lemonade, honey,
Yeah,
you
whatever,
know,
right? Will
exactly.
everything work in his,
And it's
yes,
kids.
is everything gonna work out, Mary, in his favor?
I would say favorably yes, but do not quote me because
I would say
situations
yes.
can change,
Look at
things can
this.
happen. You've got the sun. In other words, follow what you're doing, the energies go. But remember, any
Yes,
decision made changes the energies.
that's true, right?
So, whatever decision you make is whatever.
Yeah. The idea of the King of Cups is really about honoring everybody's emotions here, right?
Yeah,
Dad is angry. He needs to be able to express that.
this
And
is where mediation comes in.
that's where the mediation will help, darling. All right, who we got next? Terry, are you still here, honey? Is this Terisha with the drama festival we were talking about at the top of the hour? All right. And she is here. All right. All right. Okay. So, all right. So, do I need to focus you for Terry?
Well, depending where
You
she's
know,
going with what she's got. I mean,
she wants she wants to know what's happening with the soon to be divorced, if not in the process of, if not currently divorced, chicken head boy.
well, we'll see what the energies say from her
This is
perspective.
I so wish everybody else was here for Tarot Phenoms today. So, but this is so fun. Ninja Mama says, thank you, lovely ladies. You're welcome,
You're
darling.
welcome.
And while Mary shuffles her cards, guys, you are welcome to join us live here in downtown Rigo every Thursday at 11 o'clock till 1 o'clock with the Tarot Phenoms. And if you can't get out for whatever reason, or you can't make it to Rigo, feel welcome to join us either on here on TikTok, obviously, or we have a Zoom set up. In order to get in the Zoom room, you have to join Tarot Phenoms, be registered on Zoom, and then you will receive the invitation to do to get a reading while we practice. You get to be our guinea pig. This is way slower than the average ordinary reading, you guys, primarily because it ain't about what we're reading for you. It's about what we are learning from each other by sharing different decks with each other and reading on common topics. So it's really, really about turning tarot readers into tarot phenoms. Welcome. So that's what we're doing. Mary, you want to kick off for Terry? What she's doing there?
Terry, I am afraid things are not exactly the way you're going to hope for. The Three of Swords is all about breaking things up.
Yeah,
Okay. And
that's
it's
the divorce.
pointy. So
Oh yeah.
things are going to get really interesting. As long as you keep an even keel,
Andy
mind
ahead.
and yeah,
What
keep
card is
to
that?
what
What
you
card is
want.
that?
That's
Mary, say what the
temperance.
cards are. That's the temperance
Temperance.
card. Huh?
Okay. As long as you keep things together within yourself and understand that there's a good and a bad to everything, heart and mind, you have the strength to go on.
She get a strength card. Terry, the strength card is a lion wearing a mask, which
But he's
means that,
wearing the infinity.
yeah, so, but the mask is the infinity symbol.
Yeah.
But what that mask suggests is he ain't nowhere near as scary as he wants to think he is.
And this is the mind of swords
Oh,
as the back. Okay. So it's an owl who knows.
wow. You know, she
And
knows.
exactly. And I do
Mhm.
believe
So
that's the
knowledge,
queen.
knowledge being king, right? She's got to
Yeah.
focus on her education anyway, right?
Yeah. But I would also say that's the queen. I have to check on mind.
So, oh, look at her shadow card in my deck. What the hell is this?
Oh, that one again.
So this is the Fool, Terry. What's something new started since last week? New energy interfering here. I got a page of crystal wands. It's a page of wands. Ooh, Terry got a
Oh,
really cool idea, dragging her. Then I got the
okay.
star.
The
So
By the
Terry,
way,
something.
just
Ooh,
a second. The mind is the king.
the mind
That's
is
the
the
king
king of swords. It's the king of
swords.
swords. So she's got to be the
Exactly.
what she
But what
knows.
I'm seeing is there are two swords and the
Slow down
shadow
a bit.
card behind. There's the three of swords,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
And the king, and this is the shadow card. And right after that shadow card is the five of swords. There's going to be a fight. But here's the gift.
No way. And then you got the Fool card, right?
Yeah,
Which
and
was
I've
my
got the
card on the
fool card.
bottom.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
uh,
new
wow.
beginnings,
New
but there
beginnings.
but there's going to be a fight. It's not going to be easy.
Oh my gosh. Well, I got the star card and frankly,
Well, the
Tarisha,
star card is like the
no, no,
temperance.
right? But so the temperance card comes in here at the same time. That water in that card, Terry has in her control, and she can
That's right.
dampen. You can stop this at any moment, and
That's
she
right.
knows it. And here's the fun part: she's young, and frankly lascivious, and so am I. And she kind of wants to see how the fight is going to materialize, don't you,
Yeah.
Terry?
Well, that's
Uh,
the point.
yeah. And here's the fun parts. You can stop it and be the bigger person, be an adult, do a little adulting and walk away, knowing what you know, knowing that that fight was willing to have, he's willing to fight a man for you, but he wasn't willing to fight your fortune, his fortune for you. Do you feel that energy? That's that energy of the hook up that card with the mask on the mask, Mary.
Strength. Yeah, yeah.
This is infinite energy. That shit doesn't go away. Oh, sorry. That poop doesn't go away, right? That is inherent. You need to be brave enough to remember what the reality really is here,
That's
right?
right. Hmm.
And anyway, at the end of the day, you got bigger fish to fry than both of them for the moment. This is a page of wands. This is the princess of crystal wands. And listen, girly, your mother will tell you as quick as I do, your autonomy, your feminine power, your yin is as fragile as you can possibly imagine it is based on where you live on this planet. You know how I know? Because women just across the border from here who thought their female autonomy and freedom was carved in stone for the rest of their days are having the right stripped from them. So, as you can get them, hold on to them. You don't let go of those. They are hard won, right? Especially right now. I don't know what's going on for you or why that is coming up so intensely, but this is your personal power. And as you dampen this and put a listen, fellas, do a Mae West kind of energy. Do you know who Mae West is? Man, she would have a flock of men
Come
in
up and see me
it,
sometime.
right? Oh my gosh. Okay, so you got to look up. If you don't know who Mae West is, I got some homework for you, girlfriend. Go look up who Mae West is, because this is the energy that you are bringing to the table right here, right now. And how you spin that wheel is definitely going to affect your future for the rest of your days. So know that in using this hope card, the only reason I don't believe in this stuff is because I'm saying you don't believe in cards. Mary, Naked Phil doesn't believe in cards.
But he listens to the forecasts of
It feels
weather
pretty solid to me. Do you believe in the weather, Phil?
or the weather forecasting or
You believe in coffee cup?
stockbrokers.
Do you believe in the coffee cup? You hope for Chicken Boy. Oh,
No,
were
what
you
I was
still
going
back there? Your hope. So your hope is Trump, right?
to
So
say, what I was going to say is if you believe the stockbrokers, if you believe the economists, if you believe the weather reporters, they're all forecasting. They're
yeah,
just throwing numbers, and so that's it. The same,
yeah,
it's the same energy.
yeah, yeah. The cards keep me sane too, especially when people like Naked Phil seem to have judgmental experience that they need to influence on everybody in their lives just because they got nothing better going on. I'm thinking.
Because
But
they
you're
don't
welcome to
know
stick
that
around
men do it
and take
too.
a pill if you want a reading. Yeah. Yeah, men do this
Men,
too. It's like
a
this is
lot
like
of men I know do it.
yeah.
It's not a
So
female thing.
yeah, so do we have some sort of forward pushing? Yeah, no, and it Terry's gotta make a decision.
Yep.
And it's you know what's crazy? There ain't no decision you gotta make. It's just a decision that you gotta be, honey. Does this make sense to you? So I'm looking for you got to dig in and find your yin big time and really get rock solid into who you are and your feminine power and what that means as you as a person, and then decide how you're going to treat chicken head
That's
boy
right.
because that is going
Be
to dictate your
be
whoa
true to
sorry
yourself.
I just blinked out. I forgot to turn off notifications. People don't say, oh, can I? Yes, you can come live, but I'm not answering the phone right now. Yeah, so spin the wheel, honey. You figure out, you got to make this decision, relax into it. And how would like, so High Priestess is walk right, stay out of your head. Look at this. Avoid the thugs and the stinky thinking. All right. And then it's followed by the six crystal lasers, right? It's a give and take. What you put out there is gonna come back. And yeah, and then it's followed by the king of swords, which brings us right back to Mary's card, right? When you know, you know. So be your knowledge, right? Terry's on board. I agree, girls, she says. It's 12 p.m. Where are you? How long are you on and what is your time zone? So we are here until 1 o'clock Eastern time. It is noon here right now. I'm in
We're in
I'm in
daylight.
Rigaud,
We're
beautiful downtown Rigaud, Quebec. Mary is in Hudson, Quebec, joining us on a Zoom room. Thank you, Terry. All right, who else we got on the list here? I got Tracy Simmons. Are you still hanging out, Tracy? Yeah, Canada. Where are you joining us from, May? All right. So, Mary, here's your context. I'm going to let Mary kick us off for
okay.
Tracy. I've split with my partner of 30 years. Will I find a new home and be settled soon? Very sad at the moment.
Okay. The problem with that question, as it is phrased, is a yes, no. So what you're asking is how or when, not when so much. So that is a difficult question to answer no matter what you're doing. Because if it's a yes or a no, it's like cutting off
One
a
May.
bonsai.
And that's not a guaranteed read, by the way, you guys. We're only here till 1 o'clock. All right. So did you catch that, Tracy?
Do you want to phrase it slightly differently?
Mm.
Otherwise, I'm going to answer the
Well,
question as,
well here, ultimately, I can rephrase it for you quite easily.
yeah,
She's
I know.
lived with
I
her
was just,
partner at 30 years, and basically wants direction into
that's
how
right.
she's gonna
Yeah, but that's what
get her
I'm
way
saying.
through this, right?
I wasn't going to, but I always ask the person to do it for me, because then they're focused.
I see.
Intent.
Yeah.
To
She
me,
feels
intent.
lost, Mary. She feels lost.
Well, I understand lost, but at some point you want to find the shore in the sea
Oh,
that you're swimming in.
you got a son involved,
Oh, interesting.
Tracy? Have you got a son involved that you have to deal with, honey?
Very interesting. So I got that lost energy going here,
Hmm?
but you're strong. You can get over this. Okay.
Hmm.
The
That'd be
Seven
great,
of
honey.
Cups, you'd like this one. The Seven of Cups, look what comes out at you.
The
The
little boy in
skulls,
the this what?
the skull.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
I didn't even see
And I
the
mean,
skull.
I've never seen the Seven
Look
of Cups with the
at
worst
that.
thing on there.
Mary,
And
it looks like my skull.
yep. And
Oh, there you
the
go.
last
She's
card is
living at
death. Things will change.
change. Yeah. All right. So she's living at her son's house. That's why I've got the sun jumping out here. Here's the
Yep.
fun part. Has your son told you he wants you to leave?
The universe is
I
joking
love my door. Do
and
you like my
is
door?
playing is
Very
punning.
welcoming.
You're talking
Yeah.
about sun, and I've got the sun.
That's
So in the
hilarious.
end, no matter what you're going to do, it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's been amazing. Well, dude, take advantage of the time. What I want you to do, first of all, get the hell out of your head and
That's
stop
right.
thinking that you are putting your son out. You gave birth to this boy, dude. He thinks you are a goddess. You're his mommy. Take advantage and allow yourself to heal and get better. He knows exactly what his dad or his stepdad, whichever, is like, doesn't he? This is a King of Cups, too. Mary and I know exactly what he is like, right? But your son is a prince of crystal spheres. Yes, he was, right? And your son is going to be there.
He's the knight for you.
Hang on,
He's the one
hang
that's
on.
going to fight for you.
Oh, man. Oh, so the apparently the little fella who came in and tried to disrupt the chat reported me, and I had to prove
Yeah.
I'm real. Yeah. Oy, oy,
Oh
oy.
no, you're a chat bot. You know that.
Yes, I am here to control the world. Yeah, so he's a prince of crystal spheres. This is a knight of pentacles. This is about going after and creating your solidity and your grounding, and your boy is on board for all of it. Tracy, allow him.
It's a
You know
knight.
it,
It's a
right?
knight
Go
in
through.
shining armor.
Yeah, relax into it. This is your moving forward, and everything else is going to come very naturally, but don't feel that you need to rush. And any guilt you are feeling here, don't feel any guilt. He is on board for your healing all day, every day, sweetheart. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look, he's your knight in shining armor, dude. He's going to fight the universe for you,
That's right.
right?
That's right.
Absolutely. Now, as a matter of fact, you guys, right now we have one name left on our list. So yeah, he's gonna help you, dude. All these swords, do not feel guilty, honey. He is on board. He is your best friend. He is your way forward. Relax into it and allow him to take care of you. Because trust me on this, he believes that you took care of him all of those years because of how awful that King of Cups was. Was it King of Cups? Was it a King of Cups? Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Just saying. All right. You guys got M's V Brown. If you're still here, M's. Hey, everybody. So we are doing Tarot Phenoms today. This is not a usual fundraiser. The TOF gets no special treatment today, although Tarot Phenoms do. Ems is here. Ems, do you have a focusing question for Mary? Thank you, guys. Welcome. Thank you, Rachel. All right, where was I? Just got disrupted there. I need a focusing question for M's, Mary.
I don't know. Uh,
Okay, so she says more on relationships because she doesn't know what's going on in that department.
what's interesting, I just looked at my Lenormand deck and it's Crossroads that came up.
The crossroads came up.
Yeah, which is decision.
Ooh.
So there's a decision that needs to be made. In what direction should it go? Or what is the energies around that decision?
Really? Really? She's like, really? Just I have a decision to make. What decision?
Well,
What
that
decision?
it's a crossroads. You're standing somewhere and you have to decide in which direction you want to go.
Oh,
And
I
that's
see.
true of getting up in the morning.
All right. Let me plug in my speaker because I'm running out of power here. Yeah, my speaker will continue to play music. All right, where are we?
Okay.
Hello, everybody. We got a closed list at the moment, you guys. We are practicing tarot card reading and teaching each other tarot cards. You are welcome to join us. Mary's got hilarious cards here for you, M's. Tarot
You did
Mary.
not know you had a decision to make, but you've got the hanged man. So that's the card. You're sitting in the, how do you call it, universe trying to figure out what your decision is. And you're not seeing this decision because it's there, hiding, and you don't want to know about it. But this is the chariot. This is where you've got to go. Get it in focus. So that's the cards. What your decision is all about? It's the Seven of Wands. Inspiration. Too many things to think about. Or so I see. So does that help you? And I seem to have lost my partner. I'm back in Zoom. Hey, Tina. Oh, there's the YouTube. Tina. Aha. What happened there? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Can't hear you.
There you go. All right. Now we got to turn the YouTube back on. Or is it still on? I can't see.
Well, I
Oh,
was in Zoom for a
oh,
little
right.
while,
So
and I don't.
the only thing that remained live streaming, it looks like, is the YouTube. How crazy is that?
Okay.
Notice how this works. I don't know. I don't know what happened there, you guys. I lost power and the laptop blinked off. All right. So we're back. Okay. So Ems says, Mary, oh no, like I have so many men in my life, I don't know what to do. All right.
The shadow card was exactly my Seven of Wands.
It's a 7 of Wands. So all right. So it's more like the lack of men creating the disruption, right?
Well, like I said, my first card was the Hanged Man, which is I don't know what I'm doing, and I've got to look at things the other way because I haven't got a clue of what I'm doing.
Hello, Brenda. Oh,
And I'm all over in the universe.
yeah. Yeah, so she's got a hangman card. She says,
Yeah,
M
but
says, true, I don't.
okay. What I like about this Hanged Man is if you look at the man, he's a star background.
Yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
look what jumped out the cards at me while I'm reading for you, right? 3 of Swords.
Yeah.
You're still focused on your last breakup, Ems? Yeah. You
Okay.
are so stuck in the breakup that you can't even move forward. You don't even know
That's
which
right.
way
And
is
this is
up.
where my Four of Cups shows up.
Yeah.
The whole point is,
Oh, dude. Oh, and it's worse. It's because there's a baby involved,
yeah,
right? So is he paying child support? Is that where the disruption, the or how does that work in for you? Because he is paying child support. Good. Because if he wasn't, I was gonna hunt him down like a old yeller dog. You know what I'm saying? What is that I'm looking at, Mary? Jeez.
you're looking at the seven, the Chariot. This is the Chariot in this.
This is the
Okay.
chariot. So this
And
is about creativity. You got to be creative. So
there's
daddy
fire
wants,
involved.
yeah, so daddy wants a relationship with the baby. Is he making you feel guilty because he's financially supporting you guys? How old is the baby? Oh, you say baby daddy. We're talking toddler action here, right? Oh, and he's making her earn every penny he is dropping her way, and the baby is 4. Is the baby in daycare yet, Ems? Can you afford daycare? Is there a daycare situation for the baby before school starts? She is in daycare, so that's useful, right? And
Yeah.
and
But this is the
oh,
shadow
she can't
card.
afford the daycare though. What is this? What is this? Mary,
The
what card?
shadow card,
Yeah.
it's the Queen of Pentacles.
Oh, cool. Bring the card a little closer to you. Pull it, no, to you, not this. Yeah, a little and up, up. There you go. Now I can see the whole card. Yeah. So, Heart of Pentacles. Is that a Queen of Pentacles?
Yeah, it's the Queen. But
So yeah, you gotta get
she knows how
grounded.
to deal with money
Yeah. All right.
because money is
Um,
right in the middle of her forehead. The pentacle is in
yeah.
the middle of her forehead.
So you're managing to make ends meet on the stipend that you are bringing in, Ems, but you got to care for the baby, right? You got the baby pretty much 24/7. Yeah.
The
I
card that,
believe that's a yes for having the baby 24/7. Does he take
yeah,
the baby at all, or is it just you've got
custody.
full custody on this? I think that's a big setup. Da, 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 the custody. We share the week. Oh, okay. So that's interesting. And you guys are okay. The custody situation is working together. What's the what's the challenge between balance and need that's coming into play? Because I'm getting the temptation card. This is the 15. Uh, this is about you think, therefore you are. This is
But
about,
it's also the Chariot card, which also is a balance card.
yeah, yeah, right. This is thoughts held in mind, produced after their kind. Okay, just that he wants, well, baby daddy wants to stay with you. Or the is that he wants back in? Is that what you're looking at? I don't know. So do you want him back in, sweetheart? It's toxic. Toxic's easy to fix. Easy to fix. Do you guys want to try to fix this? Dude, yeah, I didn't ask what he wanted. I already know what he wants. I want to know what you want. What does your soul want, darling? This is where the cards come from. You don't know. We tried and it didn't work. Did you do any counseling? Look at that. You didn't do any counseling. You gotta go do some counseling, honey. You want to have a relationship, but you don't feel happy. Why don't you feel happy? You don't know why you don't feel happy. You gotta look around. What's making you feel unhappy? What is not satisfying you in that relationship? You know what it is. You try to, but he stalls, right? It's a lack of communication. He's not talking to you, and you feel like you are doing this all alone, and he's whether he's in the house or out of the, like, how, what is the air card? Why are you feeling, is he as controlling when he's in the house as he seems to be when he's out, and you don't know where Ems is? Ems is lost in this relationship. Is that what we're seeing here? So he oversteps, the communication is off, as we already know from all the swords, but he oversteps her boundaries. And he's very controlling, right? So yeah, so you have this one's up to you, honey. This you know what I've got? I got a 4 of Cups here. There is
Yeah,
a
same
possibility
here.
for you to be super comfortable here, but you gotta be all that in a bag of chips. You've got to be able to stand up and go, no, no, dude, I am my own boss, right? And this is a king. Look at this. This is the Knight of Air, right? This is the fire of air. If he doesn't understand the import of your autonomy and what you want and what you need, then you have a decision to make. And that's the decision, right? Is he going to get on board for you putting this together? My card suggest, yeah, you just got to go with, well, I got a 6 of Swords, 10 of Swords. And what we're not seeing between those cards is a 4 of Swords.
You're frozen. You're frozen. Oh, you're lost.